Human. I wish to play with the small angry dog. Dog does not understand. Human. I wish to play with the small angry dog. Are you kidding me? This rules. Emails just aren't safe. We should hide state secrets deep in the story parts of recipe blogs. You laugh, but this was the plot of Full Metal Alchemist. Excuse me? 500 new fairy tales discovered in Germany. Collection of fairy tales gathered by historian Franz Xaver von Schonwerth had been locked away in an archive in Regensburg for over 150 years. Tears up. Get ready for the Disney movies, people. So I'm reading the article, and then this. For example, there is the tale of a maiden who escapes a witch by transforming herself into a pond. The witch then lies on her stomach and drinks all the water, swallowing the young girl, who uses a knife to cut her way out of the witch. German fairy tales are so brutal. I love that. Good luck romanticizing that, Disney. Oh, so you think Steve Rogers, who grew up during the Great Depression and also fought in World War II, doesn't have a fatalistic sense of humor that rivals that of the most hardened Gen Z teen? Okay then. Peter Parker, after failing his Spanish assessment. Lol, when will death befall me? The rest of the Avengers. Oh my god. Peter, honey, it's okay, it'll get better, I promise. Please don't say things like that, you're gonna be okay. Steve, high-fiving him. We can only pray the Reaper will arrive early for his appointment with us, kid. The first conversation they ever have is when they both have breakfast at the Avengers Tower. Steve burns his toast, and he just looks at the wall and declares, completely deadpan, there is literally no point to existence at all. And then on the other side of the room he hears the instant response of "Oh mood," which is basically the story of how Peter Parker and Steve Rogers bonded for life. Hades, explaining that he's the god of the dead, not the god of death. I do not control the die. Thanatos, explaining that he's the god of death, not Hades. I do control the die. Thanatos, explaining that it applies to animals too. I control the speed at which lobsters die. Poseidon, explaining that he is the god of the sea. I control lobsters. Undersea ecosystems are bullsh. Like, imagine you're a little rabbit and you go to nibble on a tree sapling, but as soon as you go to take a bite, it takes off like a fucking helicopter and disappears over the horizon. Then, before you can process what just happened, the entire patch of grass you were standing on turns out to be a fox who had turned itself inside out, and you die. Are you okay? Do you need to talk about it? Look, I'm just saying I'm glad I exist in a place and scale where the main form of getting dead is just something trying to make your blood fall out. I couldn't handle being a crab. I would register a formal complaint, but crabs can't write. Support America's true heroes. They always come when you call, despite working the deadliest job in America, and hardly ever slaughter hostages and innocent bystanders while doing so. And now their watch has ended. Fatalities sustained in the line of duty while faithfully serving their countrymen. 2016 data. Pizza drivers. 918. Versus police. 135. You know I got that Wiimote strap on. I didn't mean it like that, and you'll know it. Hash, gamer girls make do. Phantom. At the opera. Ah, yes, but what a shame. What a shame the poor groom's bride is there, inside my mind. Newly discovered marsupial will literally have sex until it disintegrates. What a way to go. I wish I could terrorize ancient people with things that are commonplace today, releasing a Roomba into the Greek forums. It drives me crazy how humans are just meant to hold each other. How come when you hold someone's hand, your fingers just perfectly lock with this? How is it that when you hug someone, your face fits just right in the crook of their neck? How can your hands cup someone's face like that's their only primary function? It cannot be coincidence that our bodies are fully capable of holding another. We were designed to love. Good post OP. A necromancer is just a really late healer. You're too late, Doc. He's already dead. Cracks knuckles. I didn't get my medical license revoked for nothing. I like idea of a necromancer that can bring back the dead but doesn't know how to cure the living, so has to wait for someone to die before bringing them back. Hey Doc, do you have any splints? I think I fractured my ankle. Cock's gun. No, but I'll do you one better. I had a bad childhood. Says too much. Sounds sad. People will assume things. I come with lore. Makes you sound like a character. Is cooler. People will be so distracted by the wording that they won't see how badly you've been doing. I love when my boyfriend showers at my house, cause I get to lean against the door and hear him quietly scream. No, you don't understand. He's a metal vocalist. He practices in the shower. I do not torture my boyfriend. Do the Spider-Verse kids all have slightly different meme cultures? Miles. Look, I can fit my whole fist in my mouth. Gwen. Freaky flexing, but alright. Miles. Through his fist. I'm sorry, what did you just say? Okay, but remember Peter B's world is most like ours. So both Miles and Gwen would have slightly off memes and distress him when he has a hard enough time remembering his own world's memes. I was hoping somebody would point this out. Miles. It's strange flex, but cool beans. Peter. Am I tripping on something? Is this a stroke? Is this what a stroke feels like? Miles. Makes a mistake. This is distressing. Siri. Play Take On Me. Gwen. You absolute heathen. This is tragic. Google Play All Star. Peter. What the F? That's it. This one is the best one. Noir. Strange flaunt. But alas. Noir. Gentlemen. Play La Marseillaise. You've done it. You found something that fits the format, but holds the meaning F Nazis. Spider Ham. Disappointing. Jukebox. Play What's New Pussycat. Soja late her own adoption form. Good luck trying to return me without the receipt UF. Volunteering at a soup kitchen is one of the least productive things you can do to change the world. Art can inspire people and motivate them. Food is important, yes, but you aren't changing that person's life. Whoever wrote this post has definitely never been hungry. I remember one Christmas we were short on money, so my brother just drew us some pictures of mashed potato. It was poppin'. We ate the pencils too. Well, I certainly wouldn't expect anything smart to come from someone whose Errol is Harry Styles dildo. You come into my Chili's, barbecue sauce on your and disrespect my Valentino white bag? F. I can't believe you've done this. You're disrespecting a future US Army soldier. I think I know more about American Girl dolls than you. I've got the power of God and Anam on my side. Don't claim to know pain if you haven't read this post. My boyfriend just woke up, mostly still asleep, and told me, "Don't worry, it's getting better," in a heavy American accent, which is unusual for an Australian man. "Why are you American?" I asked. To which I got, "Sorry, it's getting better," in a stereotypical posh English accent. "Why are you English?" I asked, amused. What is he normally? He managed to ask, "You're not anyone else, you're you." "Ugh, me," was the last thing he said, in a right proper Aussie accent, before he fell back into proper sleep. B just thwarted a ghost possession by judging his accents. My boyfriend would be getting hit with a baseball bat beside our bed if he ever woke up and said, "What is he normally?" about himself. Then he would not have liked the time he pointed to a corner of our room while he was sleeping and said, "They share a dimension with Earth and they take cats to eat them." I absolutely do not like that. Your bed is probably as happy to see you as you are to see it. Here comes the warmth slab, it thinks. Wrong, it thinks God. Hope this dipsh doesn't spill beans all over me again. Who the F eats beans in bed? Stop reblogging this. New year new me. I haven't spilled beans in bed once this year. Uh-oh. My flatmate has just rocked in with the two lesbianest lesbians I've ever seen and introduced them as my sister and my sister's roommate. And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. That's what I thought you'd say, you Vine watching millennials. Our beautiful son. I was in art class today. A girl was crying and her friend was comforting her, but she kind of just stopped and was like, "I'm sorry about what happened, but where did you get your eyeliner? It seems to be really good, like it didn't smudge or anything." Then the girl that was crying sniffled and said, "It's Sharpie." I'm really into internet discourse, but only pointless and stupid internet discourse, like how many holes there are in a straw. It's 2. No, it's an infinite amount of holes stacked on top of each other. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Your $10 coupon expires on the 23rd of July 2018. Don't hold back. Oh, don't hold back eBay. Go fking raw with my $10 coupon. Just absolutely fking wild. $10 coupon? Are you ever okay? No. This is not the character I fell in love with, said one father who named his daughter Daenerys. So you named your kid Daenerys. How's that feel now? Sucks for the children, but this is so funny. My 4-year-old child, Pickle Rick, was always the kindest boy until season 6. You ever have 8,045 bad mental health days in a row? You ever have 8,046 bad mental health days in a row? That's 22 years of bad mental health. Are you okay? You ever have 8,050 bad mental health days in a row? They're deactivated now, and I really hope they are okay, but my nihilism is telling me something else. Nah, I just changed URLs a few times. I came out and transitioned, graduated college, and got an amazing girlfriend who lights up my life. I had to delete the cute update to this post that said 8,400 days for my 23rd birthday because I'm in a really good place right now. To everyone struggling, it really does get better. If you're reading this, it's too late. I already sent good vibes your way. They're coming. There's nothing you can do to stop them. This is the most threatening way I've ever been cheered up. Back when I was a freshman in high school, there was this one art project involving hot wax. So we had a huge vat of it outside of the classroom, and kids were like sticking stuff in it and playing with pieces. So as soon as I saw it, I went, "Oh wax," and literally stuck my entire hand in it. And my teacher screamed, and several students yelled out some "oh my gods," and I realized why as soon as my hand was submerged, because that sh was very hot. But I didn't want to be known as the dumb who stuck their hand in burning hot wax and suffered an injury. So instead of pulling my hand out and screaming, I somehow managed to keep a straight face and just went, "What?" And my teacher was just like, "Oh my god, that's really hot wax. Are you okay?" And I was just like, "Oh, it is. I can't feel a thing," and just kept my hand in there for like a solid 30 seconds in excruciating pain before pulling it out. That was honestly the most fierce power move I ever pulled. I got like 0 sleep, and I'm at work trying to act like a human being, and I was nearly moved to tears by a stock photo of a sad businessman. He's so sad.